January often brings a unique set of challenges, a distinct blend of factors that can make it feel like an uphill battle. The festive cheer of December has faded, and in its place we often find ourselves grappling with post-Christmas blues. The house may seem a little quieter, a little emptier once the decorations are packed away and the last of the mince pies have been eaten. Then there's Blue Monday, dubbed the most depressing day of the year. It's a day when the reality of returning to our routines, the gloomy weather, and the distance till our next holiday can feel overwhelming. The weather itself can be a challenge. The cold bites, the days are short and the nights long. It's no surprise that many of us yearn for the warmth and light of spring. And let's not forget the looming deadline of the tax return. For some, it's a tedious task. For others, a source of stress. It's a responsibility that can weigh heavy on our minds, casting a shadow over the new year. It's a combination of these factors that can lead to what we might call the January blues. It's a time when motivation can dip and procrastination can sneak in. We may find ourselves putting off tasks, delaying decisions, avoiding responsibilities. It can be a difficult cycle to break. But it's important to remember that it's okay to feel this way. It's normal to find this time of year challenging. It's not a sign of weakness, but a shared human experience. January may be a tough month, but it's also a time of new beginnings. It's a chance to reset, to start afresh. It's a time to embrace the challenges and use them as stepping stones towards our goals. Remember, you are not alone in this. We all feel the weight of January, but together we can lighten the load and find a way to navigate through the January blues, one day at a time. Procrastination is a common response to stress, but it only compounds the problem. In the midst of January's chill, it's easy to find ourselves ensnared in the procrastination pitfall. We may feel an urge to delay tasks, perhaps due to the gloomy weather or the post-holiday blues. But remember, procrastination is not a solution. Rather, it's a cycle that feeds on stress and avoidance. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. As it moves, it gathers more snow, growing larger and faster. This is the procrastination snowball. The more we put off tasks, the larger our pile of responsibilities becomes. The bigger the pile, the more stressful it seems, and the more we want to avoid it. This is the cycle of procrastination. Avoidance, stress, more avoidance. But just as a snowball grows and speeds up, so can our ability to tackle tasks head-on. Each task we complete, no matter how small, adds to our momentum. And with momentum, we can break free from the vicious cycle of procrastination. Positive affirmations can be a powerful tool to bolster our confidence in breaking this cycle. So let's say it together. I have the ability to tackle my responsibilities. Each task I complete brings me closer to my goals. Remember, the cycle of procrastination is not a life sentence. It's a habit, a pattern of behavior. And just like any other habit, it can be broken. You can break it. You've done it before. Think about a time when you were faced with a daunting task, but you did it anyway. How did it feel to accomplish that task? Likely you felt a sense of relief, of accomplishment. That's the feeling we're aiming for. We all have the ability to break free from the procrastination pitfall. We are all capable of facing our responsibilities head-on, of gaining momentum, of feeling that sense of accomplishment. And when we do, we'll find that we're not just surviving January, we're thriving in it. You possess the power to overcome procrastination. Believe in your capabilities. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Imagine yourself standing at the base of a towering mountain. It's January, it's cold, it's dark, and the peak seems miles away. You know you need to climb this mountain, but where do you start? The answer is simpler than you might think. You start with a single step. And no, this isn't just a metaphor. This is a strategy, a method, a way to conquer not only mountains, but also those looming tasks on your to-do list. It's about breaking things down into bite-sized, manageable parts. Let's say you have to complete your tax return. It's a mammoth task, and the mere thought of it can feel overwhelming. But what if you divided it into smaller tasks? First, gather all your income details, then collect your deductible expenses. Next, calculate your tax, and so on. Suddenly the mountain doesn't seem so high, does it? The beauty of this approach is that it's not just about making tasks manageable. It's about creating a sense of progress. When you complete one small task, you feel a sense of achievement. This boosts your motivation, making you more likely to tackle the next task, and the next, and the next. Before you know it, you've reached the peak of the mountain. This isn't just about tax returns or January blues. It's a method you can apply to any aspect of your life, whether it's a work project, a personal goal, or a resolution for the new year. Breaking it down into smaller tasks can help you overcome procrastination and make progress. So take that first step. No matter how small it may seem, it's a step towards your goal. It's a step towards conquering that mountain. It's a step towards overcoming the January blues. Remember, progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Though winter is here, spring is not far off. Imagine it, that first morning when you step outside and the air has lost its bite. The world is waking up, shaking off the frost of winter and blossoming into new life. The song of birds fills the air, a symphony of life that has been silent during the long, cold months. The world is becoming a riot of color, greens and yellows, pinks and blues, as the flowers start to bloom. The days are getting longer, the sun hanging in the sky for just a bit longer each day. You leave work and there is still light in the sky, a welcome change from the darkness of winter evenings. The world seems full of possibilities, full of potential, just waiting for you to step forward and seize the day. There's a certain kind of magic in the transition from winter to spring, a rebirth, a renewal. It's a reminder that even in the coldest, darkest times, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. There is always a dawn after the night, a spring after the winter. There is always hope, always a chance for new beginnings. As we navigate through the challenges of January, with its short days and long nights, it's easy to forget that spring is just around the corner. As we tackle the tasks we've been avoiding, it's easy to get bogged down in the here and now. But remember, every step you take is a step closer to those better days. So hold on to that image of spring, of longer days and blossoming flowers. Let it be your light in the darkness, your beacon guiding you through the challenges of now towards the promise of tomorrow. Let it give you hope. Let it inspire you. Let it motivate you to push through, to persevere, to triumph over adversity. Better days are on the horizon. Hold on to that thought. Planning for the future can bring joy in the present, a concept that may seem paradoxical, yet it rings true for many of us. You see, the act of planning, of visualizing brighter days ahead, can be a source of immediate happiness. It's a kind of reassurance, a promise we make to ourselves that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how long, dreary, or winding it may seem. Imagine planning a holiday, for instance. The excitement begins not when you step onto the plane or arrive at your destination, but much earlier. It starts when you're still at home, browsing through pictures of sun-drenched beaches or snow-capped mountains, reading about local cuisines and attractions and daydreaming about the adventures that await. The anticipation, the forward-looking joy, it starts to seep in, driving away the gloom of dark winter nights. Similarly, planning to meet up with friends and family brings a sense of warmth and connectivity. It's not just about the actual meeting, but also the build-up to it. The shared laughter, the stories, the memories, they begin to take shape in our minds even before we actually meet. This anticipation, this pre-event excitement, can be a powerful antidote to the January blues. What's more, planning doesn't have to be about grand events or costly expeditions. It could be as simple as deciding to try a new recipe, signing up for a pottery class, or setting aside time each week for a hobby you love. Small plans, big plans, they all have a role to play. They all give us something to look forward to, something to aim for, a reason to push forward. So as we navigate through these winter days, let's not forget to make plans for the brighter days ahead. Let's not underestimate the power of anticipation, the joy that springs from the promise of future happiness. Remember, joy comes from anticipation as much as it does from the event itself. Now let's take a moment to relax and find some inner peace. Imagine a gentle snowfall. Each snowflake, unique and intricate, floats down from the sky, unhurried in its descent. The world around is hushed, blanketed in a serene white calm. Feel this tranquility seeping into you as you breathe in deeply, hold for a moment, and then exhale slowly. Picture the snowflakes as your worries and tasks, each one different, but all of them together creating a sense of overwhelm. Yet just as each snowflake finds its place on the ground, each task will find its resolution. Trust in that and let go of any tension you hold. Now visualize a warm, glowing light at the center of your being. This light is your inner strength, your resilience, your ability to overcome obstacles. Even in the coldest winters, this light never fades. It's always there, ready to guide you through your darkest nights. Feel this light expand with each breath you take, radiating warmth and peace. Let it spread from your core to your limbs, filling every part of your body with a sense of calm and assurance. You are strong, you are capable, you can conquer whatever tasks lay before you. Now shift your thoughts to a time when you completed a task that seemed daunting. Remember the sense of accomplishment, the relief, the pride. Hold on to that feeling. That was you. That is you. You have the power to overcome hurdles, to step out of the procrastination pitfall, to navigate through the January blues. Breathe in the strength of your past achievements and breathe out any doubt or fear. You are more than your worries, more than your tasks, more than the challenges of this month. Now allow your mind to wander to a sunny day in spring, to the promise of better days. Picture the vibrant blossoms, the clear blue sky, the warming sun. This is what lies ahead. The cold, the dark, the stress, they are temporary. Spring is coming. As you breathe in, imagine breathing in the warmth of the sun, the freshness of the spring air. As you breathe out, release any remnants of winter, of stress, of procrastination. You are moving forward, ready for the coming seasons, ready for whatever lies ahead. Let's now turn our thoughts to the future. Think about plans you want to make, experiences you want to have, people you want to see. Visualize these plans taking shape, these experiences unfolding, these reunions happening. As you do, feel a sense of anticipation, of joy, of excitement. There is so much to look forward to. Take a deep breath in, filling yourself with these positive emotions. Then as you exhale, let go of any hesitation or apprehension. You are ready to make these plans, to have these experiences, to see these people. You are ready for the future. Finally, let's return to the present, to the here and now. Feel the calmness within you, the focus, the readiness. You are equipped to face your tasks, to confront your worries, to overcome your obstacles. Take one last deep breath in, and as you exhale, open your eyes. Carry this calmness, this focus, this readiness with you as you navigate through your day, your week, your month. Remember, the snowflakes will find their place, the light will guide you, the better days will come, the plans will take shape. You are calm, you are focused, and you are ready to face whatever comes your way.